Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your April 2019 general reading. I'm just pulling an additional guidance card for you before I shuffle the deck. We got the Bless card. Bless card is number 22. 22 is the master number. It represents as above, so below. So this idea of receiving gifts, receiving blessings, very much a graceful card. And sometimes the blessed card means it can talk about a relationship. So receiving a relationship very much blessed by divinity. So a relationship that's blessed, we don't have to search for it. We attract each other, yeah. But the Blessed card might also talk about jobs, it might talk about money, it might just talk about your general feelings towards life. Very, very beautiful card. It's probably the sort of trump card of the deck, okay? But let's have a little look to see if the cards and where this blessed energy is coming through for you in the month of April. It's very interesting. I'm very excited about April for some reason, and I'm not sure why, but I am. The cards are a little bit wobbly, guys. Give me a minute. So what's going on, please, for Aquarius for the sign of April? So 3 of Wands behind you with the King of Cups. So been very much cool, calm and collected, Aquarius. There is a sense of waiting with that 3 of Wands, waiting, desiring new expansion and new growth. The King of Cups next to it can be a person, or it can be yourself, feeling just very very one with yourself, very much emotionally calm. Yeah, okay. Might be relationship energy though, because the Ace of Wands is appearing in your relationships. Quite often it talks about a new passionate beginning. It's that spark of new life. The Lover's card and the money at work. So some of you might be meeting someone at work. I definitely won't be meeting anyone in my job, so I've got no idea what that means, but carry on. Oh, loads and loads of fire. Knight of Wands at a soul position, and it's going towards the 6 of Wands, so hugely successful, very dynamic month. And it's so funny because I was already excited about April before I had a really good feeling about it. The sign Aries makes a really helpful connection with Aquarius, okay? Which always means we're being helped, we're being supported, yeah. The 6 of Wands is going to the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, very blessed energy here, guys, okay? And I can't decide what area it's blessed. It seems to be blessed around relationships, but maybe work as well. What lies behind you is this desire to expand. The 3 of Wands has got, obviously most of you know the cards to a certain extent, and its traditional meaning is waiting for your ships to come in. That's only one version of this card, by the way, because this guy is gone collecting all these wands. The wands are about desire, and the desire here is for new horizons. Look at that bird flying. And there's a sort of sense some Aquarius have sort of turned their back on the world a little bit, maybe in order to focus on dreams. Classic Mercury retrograde in Pisces, by the way, because he's looking over the water, contemplating, reflection. And the King of Cups is pretty much the same, by the way, and it's becoming this master of the emotional realm. So the emotional realm can be about people, okay? The King, traditionally a water sign, don't read the cards like that, but it's someone with an awful lot of feelings, and maybe you've been away from them. That's one way of reading these cards. Or I think some Aquarius have turned their back on the you know, the fray, the chaos, and gone within, maybe doing some co-creation, some sort of mastery over what you want your life to look like. That sort of energy, very, very beautiful, guys, because what you most want is the Queen of Swords. Can be an air sign, but the Queen of Swords is something that you most want, is very much about being in the truth of your own identity. In some strange ways, this Queen of Swords is a little bit of a master, because she holds the truth. Look, there and there. Her master gland is awakened, which means she has this, she's able to bring down into her being the direction for her life. Again, she's dressed in purple and blue, the same as the Blessed card. So there's definitely this sense, Aquarius, that some of you are sitting on this huge breakthrough, and you're trying to contact that deeper sense of knowing about the direction, because it's underneath the Three of Wands. Now the gift is the Seven of Swords. Because it's the gift, there's something that was once a very shadowy and untalked about situation coming to light. Okay? It might be about a person, by the way, who's been much more in their truth. It's also about rewriting stories that we tell ourselves, yeah. Opening up that glass ceiling so we can grow more into our genuine, authentic self. Okay, that's another way of looking at the Seven of Swords, about all these stories that we tell ourselves that keep us very, very trapped in a very small mindset. Huge awakening, huge seeing the truth, that sort of energy here. Something might be coming out of the shadows, by the way. I'll ask what's coming out of the shadows. What's coming out of the shadows for Aquarius? Okay, the Magician's here, but can I pull again? The Ace of Pentacles. Under the Lover's card. So for some of you, this is something to do with their relationship at work, by the way. And then the Tower card. These are all the gifts, by the way. So don't worry about it. There's nothing destructive going on. The Tower brings truth. That's ultimately what it means. It's the Aquarius card. It can have negative connotations, but so can every card, guys. Every card's got a shadow and a light, apart from a couple that just don't, okay? But depends how you look at it. Something is coming out of the shadows and been brought to the truth, and this is what you truly want anyhow, okay? So I don't know if some Aquarius have been sensing something. It might be about a relationship with another person. It might be about a new opportunity opening up, because the Ace of Pentacles is here. Can be a new business, a new job, a new training thing, but there's something coming out of the shadows and truth is coming out. And it's so amazing when that happens, Aquarius, because the truth shall set us free. The challenge is the Four of Wands, okay? If this is about a relationship, it's only an ace that's showing up. No, not only an aces, because the aces are gifts, but we build it bit by bit, yeah? It needs all the right conditions for order for it to go, but this is about a passionate, new, energetic beginning in your relationships. So maybe that's where the Four is a challenge. So it's a little bit of a challenge, Aquarius, if you've got an ace and you automatically want it to be 4. Because the initial stages of a relationship are about getting to know each other slowly, allowing the passion to build, building it, attraction, flirtation, infatuation, And I wonder if that's where the Four of Wands is a challenge, because that's moving a little bit quick here. So that might be for some of you, or for others, there might be a little bit of dilemmas around family situations, something like that, with that Four of Wands as a challenge. Now, in your money and work, you've got the Lover's card. So some of you might be meeting someone at work, or, you know what, I'm an Aquarius, but I'm definitely not. So the Lover's card's originally meaning was choices. So some of you might have some choices to make around your work. And when the Lover's card appears, it's very much, what do I love? What do I truly love, Aquarius? Not what do I put up with to pay the bills, because we all have to do that for a certain time of our life, but too much of it leads to a very oppressed emotional state. And an oppressed Aquarius is not good news, guys, okay? That's not what we're about. Our energy is about being in the truth. But there's some sort of relationship here with this Ace of Wands. I will clarify this, by the way, because I'm intrigued. But it might be some choices have to be made around your work and how you make a living. You might be faced with a decision about staying with the same path or following your heart. Remember, that's part of the Fool's journey. And as the story goes, as the Fool follows his heart, he immediately becomes enlightened, which is the Tower card, right over the Lover's card. There's an energy, Aquarius. It's almost like you're breaking out of something here. And boy, is it time. The Knight of Wands is at a soul position, which is even better. It just gets better. The Knight of Wands moves forward on impulse to follow new directions, and he doesn't listen to the voice of fear. And because of the Seven of Swords is the gift, it's like you're no longer listening to this fear. This might be about a relationship. I think for a lot of you it clearly is about a relationship, but for the ones it's not, it might be more following your desires and what you absolutely love in life. Because maybe when I'm an astrologer as well, as most of you know, and the astrology chart does break things down into houses. But really, when we get to the point where our work and our relationships are all blending into one, and we just live a life that we love, we are literally at that mountaintop, guys. And that's sort of what this reading is starting to coax you out, because the Knight of Wands from a soul position is, I'm going. I'm following this desire. I don't know where it's going to lead, but I'm going anyhow, and I am no longer listening to the Seven of Swords, the shadowy energy, which is part of all of us. Bringing the shadow to the light is the journey, okay? Because your outcome is the Six of Wands, success, absolutely powerful success and victory. And if it doesn't get better, it's with the Wheel of Fortune. And there's that sort of, that sort of belief, Aquarius, that as we go to meet the world, Knight of Wands, the world, or whatever word you want to use, okay, comes to meet us. That's exactly what this reading is about. It seems to be a really strong message that you're no longer listening to the voice of fear. You're absolutely powerfully standing in your own truth. And from that truth, you're moving forward to claim what you truly love. Again, this might be relationships, it might be work, but you know what? When we stand in the middle of our life and we don't separate anything, and we love what we do, what we work for, and it all moves into one. And then that's when we really, really, truly are in our truth, which is sort of the Queen of Swords, our highest element. I'm going to ask if there's something that Aquarius needs to know this month. And this is a really important card, guys, so give me a minute. What does Aquarius need to know? About love, the Empress card. She holds the Venus sign. This is Taurus, okay? This is about, I describe the Venus sign, this is about a very powerful magnetic love, yeah? It's like the bee and the flower. It's very much a love that's very, very destined to be. Very blessed energy, this Empress. She's also number 3. So she's about creativity. The goddess is a number 3. She creates everything. She births new projects. And it's the goddess that births new love. Everything comes through her. And very, very beautiful reading, Aquarius. And what stands out to me the most is no longer listening to bringing the shadow out from its hiding place, because that shadow part of us is that self-sabotage, that part of us that says, no, don't go after what you love, stay safe, don't take risks, play small. But the Tower is coming and it's bringing light to that, and that's exactly why you got this reading, because that's when the universe comes and meets us, when we step forward and meet it. Absolutely beautiful reading, Aquarius. Absolutely love it. I knew that April was going to be a dynamic month, and I am right. I'll see you for my weekly readings, and loads of love. Bye.